welcome to today's vlog. I'm sitting in my car and I'm taking advantage of a couple of minutes where I can be uninterrupted because later when I'm home, probably the twins again is like they want to have my phone. So yeah, a lot happening. I have this week and next week to finish up all the work that I have like in my business for the rest of the year, basically, because my babysitter is going to be off for 2 weeks. That includes like tax stuff and all. Like, well, I can't really finally finish until after December is done, but it's a lot. So tomorrow I have a meeting with someone because we have a song that we want to make a video for. I recently had published that song with the video on my main channel, but it didn't come across well because my video editor took way too much footage that was like showed Israeli flags. That is a song that was it's called Bring the Children Home. It was supposed to be for all children involved in the Middle East right now, like in that war on both sides. The message is bring the children home, and children need to be with our mother, and children need to not be involved in anything criminal, you know, like war and violence. But my editor included a bunch of footage that showed like Israel flags and stuff. It did not come across well. So we're going to make that video again. It's supposed to be non-political because it's not about politics. It is about human beings, especially children, and me as a mother. So with that friend of mine who lives right here where I live in my town, just a few streets from me, he has a bunch of great video equipment. So we're going to brainstorm tomorrow about how we can shoot some things and show some scenes. And then on Sunday the weather's supposed to clear up. Like, it's been raining and very dark and overcast, but on Sunday it's supposed to be sunny and a high of 8 Celsius. So we're going to meet and brainstorm about maybe what we can shoot on Sunday, so that maybe next week I can still edit the video and bring it out, because we set it to the melody of, you know, like O Come, O Come, O Come, O Come, O Come, Emmanuel, which is a very well-known Christmas tune. It's a traditional melody from the 15th century, actually. And but another friend of mine, she changed the words. She also sang in Hebrew, but I sing all the English parts. And so we wanted to publish that again before Christmas, and hopefully that'll work out. And I actually have to go ahead and send her a message right now. I remember because she touched base with me yesterday about the video and stuff. So lots going on. But then, you know, now I went to the store and bought a few things because we're out of milk. I had to turn off the refrigerator because there's so much ice on the freezer. I really need to get a new refrigerator so badly, but really I don't wanna. And it's gonna be like, the one I want is gonna be like 1,000. So I'm dragging this out, so I'm thawing it out. You can't just unplug the freezer part. You have to just unplug the whole thing, which is a shame because now I have, like, it's cold outside, so overnight we could put all the stuff that needs to be refrigerated just outside, like in our garden shed, where it's pretty much refrigerator temperature. It's like around 6 to 8 Celsius, which is exactly what it is in the refrigerator. So that's why I chose today to do that. But yeah, we're not gonna have like stuff accessible then in the refrigerator. I'm gonna make pizza tonight. I have some dough already prepared, a few like that I actually put in there Sunday, so a couple days. So that dough is nice and fermented by now. So I'm gonna make pizza tonight. I love making that pizza dough. It's a great recipe, and just put like regular tomato sauce, like any jarred like pasta sauce, and just some cheese, and that's it. And the kids love it. I'm not gonna eat that. I have been intermittent fasting, and actually feel pretty good now. So I have not eaten the past week. I started eating around between 12 and 1, and like I start with lunch, but then I snack throughout the afternoon. So I still pretty much almost get in as many calories as I did before, but I feel like it really keeps me from snacking around too much when I'm working. In the mornings, I usually like snacked around, which I don't do now. I just have my tea. I have a tea and a water in the morning, and then I have lunch, and after lunch I have my coffee. Hardly slept well, I did sleep last night, but the twins were up for a while. I don't want to be rambling forever. I want these vlogs to be short because they're like almost every day. But these twins last night, Emil was like, Lola was awake. She wakes up every single night and crawls under my blanket, which is fine. Now someone's calling me. Okay, no, I don't want to take that call. She crawls under my blanket, and usually she falls back to sleep, but she's been drinking so much lately, like at night, and so I had to change her diaper. She was almost back to sleep, and then Emil was like, I don't know, he half woke up and then looking for he was like, Kika, Kika. It's his stuffed animal. It's called Kikaninchen. It's from out of a cartoon. It's a blue bunny rabbit. And then he woke her up, and then both were awake, and then they were like both like screaming because they want to sleep, but then when you just get them out of their sleep at night, they both scream. And it took more than an hour for both of them to be sound asleep again, to where I could just get up, remove myself from in between them. And then I ended up looking at a couple of websites, and I did order some things for Christmas because I'm so late. Every year I tell myself I'm gonna be early, and then I never do. I should start Christmas shopping as soon as Christmas is over. Well, can't really for the kids because they never know what they want ahead of time. It always changes. All right, wrapping this up for now, and then the next thing you'll see is the twins. Hi, sweetie. There's Lola. I actually was gonna show you how I make pizza. So Emil is chilling over there. So here's what I do. I just put some oil in a pan. Uh-oh, she wants me to take her. Sweetie, just a second. Can I just put that cheese on there? And then I just put regular tomato sauce, just pasta sauce on the pizza. The reason I put it in the pan first on the stovetop is that the crust on the bottom gets very crispy that way. It's very nice. Okay, she wants me to take her. Hold on just a second, baby. All right, I was going to add some, like the mozzarella that is in the salt brine. Okay, she wanted to try the pasta sauce. Do you like it? You want to dip your finger in that again? You want to dip your finger in? Like, again, there's so much stuff on the countertop. So now the pizza is ready to be put in the oven. I have preheated that pretty hot, and now I'm gonna put it in. Okay, this is the finished pizza, and this is so nice. The crust is really good. It's really nice, and it's not dry at all. So all I need now is, because this is very, very hot, I need to normally, let's see, it doesn't come right off, then we need to just lift it a tiny bit, and then I can slide it right onto the plate. It's a little hard with the camera in the other hand, but there's one pizza, and I'm gonna just cut it with a cutter now. Okay, I'm going to try to show you this. So I start with a ball of dough, and I try to have enough flour, and then I start just by flattening it out and stretching it out a bit like this, trying to make it even. It's a very stretchy dough, and then when I have put some olive oil. I brushed it with olive oil in the pan. It's still, it didn't hit the middle. But then I stretch it out this way. It's still kind of hot, this pan, because I just used it. And I need a little more flour here, just to make it sure that on the took a little too much, because I'm doing this with one hand now, but I'm putting it in the pan like this, and I'm stretching it out toward the outside, and then it's really nice and thin. I tried before always to roll it out and then transfer it in the pan, but it didn't really work out. It tore, and so this is a good way to do it, depending on how thick you want the crust. My kids like it actually kind of thin. And then let me wash my hands real quick, and then all I do is spread the sauce. The kids are all eating right now, but I'll make one other pizza. I'm not gonna eat pizza myself. So this is just tomato sauce, pasta sauce, but it's like, especially for kids, so it's very mild, but you could use any sauce. And then I'll just put this on here. And I don't know, I follow a German guy on TikTok. All he does is make anything that has to do with bread. A few other things, baking and bread, but mostly bread. And the thing about this dough is you could keep it in the fridge for a few days. I would say up to 3-4 days, because it actually only gets better when it sits there for a while. And now I just put some mozzarella on top, but you could use any cheese you like. I have used a mixture of cheddar and mozzarella, which is also pretty yummy. And I need to actually turn on the stove top one more time so I can put it on here. Okay, I can touch it. Well, it is actually still kind of hot. So I'll put it on the stove. Let me finish putting on the cheese. And yes, it is a mess on the countertop again because I'm constantly, you know, when I'm not working, I'm always making food, and I never get out of the cycle of like always having to prepare food, and then there's always dishes and stuff. And I bought a few groceries, so I still have to put those away. So this goes in the oven now. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll turn on a light, better lighting. You like this pizza? I think she likes it. She ate one piece already. She finished one piece, and there's the second piece. He's also on his second piece. And yeah, their face resembles that they have been eating. And Romy has not been feeling well at all. She also has a headache, and she's like, her nose is all stuffed up and not feeling well at all. I actually did not want to eat a pizza, but now I'm gonna have to eat the second pizza, which is ready. I've cut it because Romy said she's not hungry anymore. I mean, she's not feeling well, so I guess, you know, I thought she would eat one, and then the twins kind of maybe ate half a pizza between them. And I made a really small one here, but I guess I'm gonna end up eating it now. And that's life as a mom. I don't know. I don't like wasting food. I don't like throwing it away. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat it. And then, yeah, I made rice for lunch. They like kind of a Spanish rice again. We do this like at least once a week. And I'll have pizza now. And he's having pizza and he's enjoying it. You like it? Yes, you like it. Look at these. Aren't they so sweet? Look at him. And Romy's just not feeling good at all. She has a headache. Like, she's drinking some water now. And, hey Nellie, sweetie. I brushed her a bit today, but again, it's like, I brush her, but she always looks shaggy. In the summer, we will trim her just a bit. Normally, yeah, if you keep that hair a bit shorter on the head, it looks very puffy. But this is just full length now. We did cut it off her face just a bit, but, you know, so sweet. Yeah? You love Nellie? You love her? Do you love her? Do you love her? Oh, so sweet. Twinkle, twinkle. Be gentle. Be gentle. I actually managed to clean up a bit, so it doesn't look too terrible now. It's a bit cleaner. And I'm going to wrap this vlog up for today. It's 7:30. We're about to get ready for bed very soon. Although actually they kind of napped until kind of late, about 4:30ish. But still, I think we're gonna take a bath. I did not get to work out today because I had to buy groceries. And then, but I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, I did want to give you one more. Hold on. This shelf fell down with a huge crash, which is why I don't have any space right now to put anything. We decided to not hang the cupboard anymore, like this one right here over there. The same one was up here. And the reason why it fell is because Romy wanted to get up there. I mean, it's not her fault. She kind of, you know, she didn't think this could happen. And you see this right here? It's kind of high up. She was trying to get something, and instead of getting a chair, maybe getting up there, she put her leg up here, and she pulled herself up on the shelf, on the cupboard, and that did not hold up, and it came crashing down. I was sitting at the table with the twins. Oh, the light just went out, and it was like bam, and I was like, there was so much like glass shattered everywhere and stuff. But it's surprising how little actually broke. Like all these plates were in there, but they never broke. So and now we patched it up, but we have to hang another shelf so we have some more space. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.